right, listen, Tim, why I got you here, all right? Because here's the thing. This motherfucker dominates the internet. You do.
You know, to an extent, depending. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, he's fucking amazing.
How many subscribers you got?
Like 3 million.
So we got two young dudes here, right? Because Tony's blowing his shit up. What's the Kill Tony podcast? And then you got old cats over here. By
you guys
old,
are gonna jump me.
I don't mean too old. Like we're still young. But I'm just saying, like when we started, the way comedy has changed. Like when we started at the end of how the way things used to be, grew up in when they're trying to figure it out.
Bad timing, you're trying to say.
It's bad timing. It's bad timing for us. Because, you know, we put comedy back, but now that the smoke's cleared, you know.
Do you feel like you wish you would have been doing it when YouTube was like the thing?
Honestly, no. But I respect the game.
Well, let me answer, because you said when YouTube was a thing to do, it's not anymore, or you already have to
No,
get
it
started?
is.
I feel like at this point it's gonna be really hard to like gain an audience, you know, because I've been on YouTube for like 9 years now.
Damn.
And it's crazy because I've dabbled in the stand-up shit, but it was probably like one of the hardest things I've ever done, because like if someone doesn't find me funny with my YouTube shit, they can just click out, right? But if when someone wasn't feeling my comedy in person, they were just staring at me and like throwing me off, you know, like.
But what you do is, I mean, they're two different beasts. It really is. I mean, you know, there's sketch people, there's stand-up people. We're talking about two different things.
So you do comedy skits? That's what you do?
Yeah, I do comedy skits and like the occasional like me just talking shit to camera and stuff like that.
That's cool.
The transition though, because you're kind of in the middle. You know what I mean? Because you know how to use the internet.
Right.
Now, by the way, if I was 21 today, I still wouldn't know how to use the internet because I'm not that bright. I can't do math.
When Italians try to con you, they say, we're not that bright. I don't believe that shit.
What
are you trying to say?
You dated a computer in that Her movie though.
It's a Joaquin joke. I get that. Cue every Asian actor joke coming up.
Let's do it.
But you know, it's two different fun things though. Like
It's still comedy no matter how you present it.
Right.
But as a stand-up though, it's, I don't know, man, like we came from the school of protect your material, you know, focus on the art.
Stand-ups are a little retarded though.
We are.
But in the sense that I've never wanted to be the type of person that didn't recognize when shit was changing.
Right.
But I actually have ended up being that person probably for every major piece of social media. And I've not only, when I did recognize it, I've also resisted it. And a lot of comics have. Like a lot of comics like hate on Vine people. And they say they're not really comics, but who cares what you think?
See,
comic?
I agree.
Yeah,
I don't hate on it
What you
either.
think comic?
What it is.
It's the sign of the times, but it's comparing Burger King though.
I hate on the people that start with something else and then try to go to stand up. I think if you can go from stand up to anything
But why
else.
though? We don't own stand up. Like we're so territorial. Like we don't own
I'm
this
just
shit.
trying to save them the time and energy because they're never going to be as funny as an actual
Well, you can't
stand-up.
listen. Honestly, Ian, you've been doing it. How long you been doing it?
Long enough.
Okay, because I'm saying 6, 11, and 15. Those are usually the milestones in stand-up. You gotta have at least, yeah. You gotta have a strong 15 in before you could literally stand up there with a point of view and do a strong hour. It's two different art forms. It's almost like when rappers try to act.
No, yeah.
You know, but what you guys are doing is different as well. Because there's a lot of comics that try and do sketches that suck ass.
Who do y'all hate on?
Well, you know what's funny? I was just gonna say that because when I started, when I was doing Wildin' Out, oh yeah, I'm on Wildin' Out. I'm on the reboot. I'm on the Wildin' Out reboot.
Doc, you suck.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's on MTV too. No one has that. So on the reboot, like, I was on there with like older comedians. You know what I'm saying? And I know like one of them specifically was like kind of like bitter that it was like YouTube dudes on the cast with him, right? And then I remember him just feeling like, yo, you don't deserve to be on the show with me. I've been doing stand up for this long. And but then like when the Viners started coming up, I was like, motherfucker, I've been on YouTube for 9 years. Now these Viners got the same like opportunities and followings as me, so I kind of understood it, you know.
But I think it's two different things. Because
it's two different things.
if you're looking at the podcast world, all the guys that dominate podcasts, minimum stand up for 20 years, minimum. You know what I mean? That are literally talking for an hour and a half, saying something, making points. So to me, it's like when people try and compare the two, it's too different. It's like saying basketball and football. They're both sports.
I just think comics get territorial, you know. I just think sometimes, and I'm gonna include myself, I'm not like that now. I just think we own funny and we say, who are these people trying to be funny when we're doing funny the right way? But
I don't understand what the real conflict between everybody is.
I don't either. They're
all different things that we're doing.
Right.
And just like how you said, the dude was like, I've been to stand up. What the stand up comedy got to do with you being on a show that's really doesn't have nothing to do with
anything to do with
stand-up
stand-up.
But that
comedy?
has to do with his insecurity. Though.
Yeah, that's what that
something
is.
else,
That's all
right?
insecurity. Because I'm not trying to look at. I'm not looking at you and
It's
I'm
like-
like, oh yeah, you doing this? I'm happy for you. I'm over here like, okay, even though I ain't got shit, but look at I'm trying to get on too. I just
Well,
say,
your mom's like that when people lose weight.
and so you just go
like
come
that.
in with the boom, right? Just set it up, hit it out the park.
That's my whole point. Stand-up's got nothing to do with Vine. It's got nothing to do with. But
First
when
of
you
all, his mom is like that whether you lose weight or not.
No, but you're right though, because I realized that. I was like, hey, these I was like, I can't Vine like them, you know what I'm saying? So it's like obviously there's an audience for that and there's an audience for like.
But let's be honest though. Let's be honest. I've seen a shitload of your videos. They have a beginning, they have an end, they have a point.
Some of it does have a beginning, middle, and end in 6 seconds.
Yeah, I've seen good Vines, but I'm saying some is like, what the fuck?
Speaking of good vines, can we talk about Bret's eyebrows again?
Let's talk about Tony's Ichabod Crane looking ass. Look like the fucking Legend of Sleepy Hollow. Motherfucker looks like a goddamn skeleton.
Tony does look like an anorexic horse.
Tony looks like John Elway if he were
A Make-A-Wish kid.
recovering cancer.
I'm healthy, guys. This is health.
How much you weigh for real?
135.
Shut up.
All muscle.
That's you like my wife.
Straight muscle.
Yeah.
No, but this is what I was gonna say. The comedy table's infinite, okay? It's infinite. There's not a certain amount of seats. Just like that, anything
Exactly.
you do.
That's what people got to
Yeah, people gotta realize that. What somebody else does has nothing to do with, and in fact, if the more the merrier, it makes the whole business better. We all wanna put Pryor number one?
You think all time, man? All time, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Richard Pryor.
Pryor number one?
Yeah.
All right, we got Pryor number one. So he's closing, which we know he ain't gonna stick around.
What are you talking
What
about?
does that mean?
He's out. He ain't gonna wait to finish the set.
What are you talking about?
Pick 5 fighters that you would want to see fight Mayweather.
Chavez.
Eric's mom?
My mom would beat the shit out of him.
But honestly, you think your mom could beat Mayweather?
No.
Seriously, your mom in her prime.
If they gave her a sample.